Yes, this is better. Okay, hello, welcome back to another video. So, I haven't been around much. Honestly, I don't really have like a reason. I just have a bunch of little reasons. I haven't felt like creating anything, like making content. Um, the fact that I'm getting paid to make content now for another brand, like I talked about it in another video, where I have this job where I make sewing videos for a company, and I really like that job, and I get to do something that I really enjoy, and I'm getting paid for it, and that's great. So the fact that that happened, it made me realize that the reason why I wasn't enjoying making videos wasn't because I don't like making videos, it was because I wasn't enjoying making that kind of content anymore. And by that kind of content, I mean videos about my health, videos about like my illness specifically, and like going into depth about that. And I really enjoyed making those videos at the time. And I think mostly it was because I needed that. Like, I needed to process my diagnosis and process like what was happening to me, kind of. It helped me connect with other people that were going through the same things as me. And it was really helpful to me. But I kind of feel like I don't want to talk about that anymore. Like, not never, I just don't want to talk about it all the time anymore. I don't feel like making, like, looking and researching for hours and hours to then make a video. I'm just like, that's just not what I want to do. And I felt really guilty about that. And that was one of the things that was kind of paralyzing me and not allowing me to make any content, was because I felt like I was either making this kind of content or I wouldn't make any. And I didn't want to make bad content, so I'd rather not do anything. And then it kind of kept going. I was also going through a lot last year with some like of my trauma that came up that I thought I was over, and then I wasn't. It helped me like delve into other things that I had never processed before and that I had never like realized that were affecting me, and that was good in a way, bad, but you know, good. Let me close the window because they're building a like pedestrian bridge over to the other side of this very busy road where I live, and it's going to be very great when it's finished, but it's been a nightmare because they're always building it every day, and I'm tired of the drilling. Anyway, so that was one of the reasons. As I said, last year it was a lot going on with me personally. Like, at the beginning of the year, I was going through a lot of health things because I was trying to figure out my medication, trying to find a treatment for my migraines. So that was a whole thing, and then we started treatment, and that was great, and it's been going really well, and I feel a lot better. But then with all the energy that I had, I just want to do other things. Like, I want to do things that I enjoy. I want to focus on other stuff. I just don't want to talk about it all the time. I also feel like the fact that my partner is home all the time now, he's not home today, he's just started going back to work like once a week or something, like every now and then. So today I have the house to myself, which is great. But the fact that we've been cooped up together for like a year and a half has been an adjustment. And there's a lot of things that came from it that were really good. We get to spend a lot of time together. We get to share some of our interests together. Like, we get to play games together that we didn't really have that much time to do before. And that's been really great. But it also means that we don't get that alone time that we used to get, and that's been kind of hard, especially for me, because I think he was used to being around people all the time. Okay, my battery died, sorry. So this one's also running out. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so that kind of was an adjustment for me, and I feel like I'm self-conscious to film when he's around. So I always like have to have the office to myself, but it's hard to like, then we have to figure out when he's free and when he doesn't have any meetings and he's not eating the office, and it's just like been a lot. And I already have to do that for work, and I feel like I don't want to have to do that for like a hobby, essentially, because YouTube at the end of the day is a hobby. So anyway, I haven't been doing a lot, and I kind of realized a little while ago that I have to stop worrying about you guys not enjoying the content, in the sense that I have to enjoy making it. And the things that I want to talk about right now might not be the things that you subscribed for. And if that's the case, then that's totally fair for you to go, and I get it, and I won't be upset about that at all. Like, that's fine. But I don't want to make this, I just don't want to talk about my illness all the time anymore. I think I'm going to leave those videos up because I think that is helpful to people. And I've constantly am getting comments on my past videos, and I think that's really great, and I want to leave those there. But I want to talk about other things. I want to make other things. I want to talk about my other hobbies. I want to talk about the things that I enjoy doing that make like kind of life worth living, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I want to make other kinds of content. So I'm going to be exploring that for now. I think I want to make kind of vlog style videos where it's not very, like, there's not a huge setup. It's just me talking to you. Maybe I know that some of you enjoy my content because you like kind of hanging out with me and like what I'm up to. So I think that that's going to be more where I lean towards. Like, there's going to be lots of sewing, there's going to be crochet, there's going to be embroidery probably, there's going to be talking about editing and whatever else I'm doing. There's going to be a lot of Zeus probably. I just want to talk about other things. I don't know. There's obviously going to always be a health factor in there because I am chronically ill. Like, I have more diagnosis now than when I started this channel. And that's fine. Like, I'm happy to talk about it occasionally and more in a relaxed way of like how I'm doing right now, and like I'm having a hard day or whatever, but I don't want it to be like the sole focus of everything that I do. Because the thing is that even for you watch it like one time, and for me, I have to film it, like go through it, and then I have to watch it back a bunch of times where I'm editing it, and then I have to constantly read the comments about it that remind me of that thing, and it just is, it's too much for me. I'm tired of that. I don't want to do that anymore. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm wondering, I thought about for a while of creating a different channel and like leaving this one as is and kind of just like dropping off the map with it and making a new channel where it's just me and we hang out and we talk about whatever I'm interested in, books and sewing, and that's pretty much it. Video games, I don't know, whatever I'm into. But I don't know if that's something that you guys, like, what you prefer. So let me know what you think I should do. So for today, it's about 11:44 a.m. I just finished like showering, getting dressed and all that. I have had breakfast. Zeus is currently with my parents for a little while because, well, it's a whole thing. But we went to visit my partner's family, and for a multitude of reasons, he can't go with us and stay with us. So he always stays at a doggy hotel. They didn't have room. I didn't want to leave him with somebody he didn't know, and I felt like weird leaving him somewhere he doesn't know. So I asked my parents to take him, but the thing is, my parents live like 3.5 hours, 4 hours drive away, and it's kind of a bummer to like make them come and get him and bring him back like within a few days. So I didn't want to do that. And then we had a few other trips that we needed to take, again, to visit family and like other things we have to do, like we're painting the house. And it felt like it would be better to do that and while he's not here, just because it would be less stressful for him. But I miss him so much. Like not having him here made me realize how much of part of my day he is, like how much I need him for my routines and for my like schedules and stuff. So it's been kind of weird not having him here. But hopefully we're traveling again this weekend, and then we should probably be back like and not have to go anywhere for a while. I think we're going on holiday, but I don't know when or where we're going yet. Like I haven't decided that, so I should probably get on that. But yeah, so he's gonna probably be back soon. But yeah, that's what we've been up to. That's what's been happening in my life. I'm just going to get ready to film a video for work, actually. So I have to do my makeup, like, now-ish. I brought my makeup bag to do it here, but I left it somewhere in the process of coming to this room. So, my plan for today is to film that video. I have this pinafore that I want to make. It's basically the same as this one. I'm going to show you. It's very cute. I think the straps need to be adjusted a little bit, or basically I either need to take them in or make them longer so that I can use it like crisscross in the back, but I'm going to make the same one but with a different fabric. This is not a fabric, this is just a leftover bit, but it's basically this kind of burnt orange brick color. It's like a woven cotton, I think. It's probably poly cotton actually, but it's a very mysterious stash that I got beginning of 2020. So I've had this for a while and I'm finally making something with it. So I think I'm gonna make this a version of this. I have lining cut out, like I have all my pieces cut out, I just need to like assemble it. So I kind of want to do that today. One other exciting thing that's been happening is like I've been getting better. I feel like my fibro is like pretty much chill right now. I don't know how to, it's kind of balanced. Like I'm not having major flares. I have a flare up every now and again, or I have like a flare up of pain in a specific area or whatever, but I'm not having like really bad symptoms. I'm not having really bad brain fog. Like I get fatigue often still, but I feel like fatigue is just the thing that I get in the summer and pain is just the thing that I get in the winter. So this summer it hasn't been like super hot, which is good. It's like I'm managing right now in a way that I'm happy with. I've been reducing my medication this year, which has been really, really exciting. My headaches are doing better. I'm having more of them in the summer just because that is what's happening with me. Also, like in May-ish, like April, May, I was having a really stressful time. Just like stuff was going on. We were worried about, I don't remember what it was, but we were stressed about something here at home. But mostly, I'm doing good. I have a lot more energy. I'm managing things a little bit better. I sometimes feel like I'm doing worse because I'm not keeping up with my housework as well, but I don't think that I'm factoring in the fact that I have a dog now that I look after every day, and I also have a job now. So I am doing my job and looking after an animal and looking after myself and also doing all of that. So I'm doing okay. I think that's like a common thing amongst spoonies. We don't really give ourselves enough credit for how well we're doing and how well we're coping, considering our situation. For now, that's the update. I need to go to the toilet and start my work day and all that. Well, I've already started my work day. I've been doing the whole like admin side of it, answering emails and all that. And I've been, basically today's video is going to be going through like the community and kind of like inspiration. I've been gathering kind of like the items that I want to talk about and like fabrics or patterns or whatever that I want to mention, and kind of putting that all in order and ordering my thoughts as to how I want to talk about it. I've done some laundry. I've like hung it out to dry, put another load in because I've been neglecting doing that laundry for a while, and it's piled up a bit. So I'm now going to iron out these pieces that I cut yesterday. This is the lining for my new pinafore. So I'm gonna iron these out, make sure they're nice, and I should have ironed it before I cut the pieces. I realized that, but I am lazy, what can I say? And then I have to mark all the other pieces, and including these, and I think I need to cut some interfacing as well. So I didn't do interfacing here. I don't think I did interfacing at all. I sometimes just don't do interfacing because I can't be bothered, and it hasn't held me back so far. So I'm not saying you should do that. Sometimes it is important, but other times kind of depends on what fabric weights you're working with as well. And anyway, so I've got to mark all of these. There's not a lot of marking to do, so that's great. And then I'm gonna start sewing it. I think I'm just gonna, I have the instructions here. This is from the Burda. I don't know how you say this in English, but I call it Burda. In Portuguese it's Burda. So Burda, I don't know, this magazine, this is from October 2020. And they have some, not every month. I have a monthly subscription to this magazine, so like I get it every month, but they normally have a like a retro design, and this specific magazine from October 2020 was like a anniversary edition, so they have a bunch of designs that they had in previous magazines. So this is one of them. It was in a, I don't know, it's like a retro kind of situation. And it does, in the instructions, it calls for like a lightweight wool, but I used, I've been using cotton so far, like a heavier weight cotton, and it's worked well for me so far. So I guess we'll see. Like a pattern normally is made with a specific fabric in mind. This is especially true for like stretch fabrics. So if it asks for a stretch fabric, don't use it in a non-stretchy fabric, because you're not gonna get the same results at all. It can work, but you have to keep that in mind. And if you're a beginner, like just stick to what they tell you to use. But if it doesn't call for a stretch fabric, then you have a little bit more room to play. But sometimes it works fine. Like this is an example where it worked fine. This is just a heavier weight cotton. I still use lining and all that. It worked fine. And I love this pinafore. But if you use, for example, the yellow raincoat that I made, it called for a like lightweight, light to medium weight wool, and I used plasticated kind of material to make it rainproof, and it did not come out well at all, and I not happy. Like, it's one of my least favorite makes I've ever made. So yeah, just keep that in mind. I'll show you some of it probably, but I also have low battery on this camera. I've got my other batteries charging, so I need them to charge before I can work on my work video. So I'm gonna do that for a bit, and I'll check in and show you my progress. Hello. So it's now, what time is it? 4 minutes to 3 p.m. I still haven't finished, I still haven't filmed my work video because my batteries are still in the red, and the one I have on my camera right now is also starting to flash. So I've been working on my skirt. As you can see, I've got the skirt part almost finished. I just need to hem it at the end, but we'll do that later. Now I'm working on the like bib, I guess you call it. So I'm working on that. I've had lunch now, and yeah, I'm gonna get on with this. Hello, so I am just finished filming my video. It's now 4:30. I have to get some more footage for it, but I don't feel like it right now. Like I'm kind of in a different headspace. It was really hard for me to film this video because I kept like digressing and talking about something else, and then I was like, no, you're doing this for a job, like you have to focus. So that was interesting. I can't wait to go look through all that footage and kind of weed out what silly things I said. But anyway, so this is how far, wait, you can't really see it. This is how far, oh, come on lady, hold it together. This is how far I've gotten so far with my pinafore. Twins. I need to do the buttonholes here and sew the buttons onto the straps. And I need to finish the waistband because it's currently, I've only done the outside, so I need to kind of like sew the inside properly. And also I need to add the zipper at the back and then hem it. So I think I'll be finished today. I love how it looks. I love this color. I think it's going to be super cute. I like the lining as well because it gives it a little... I like using fun prints for linings because it's like a little secret. Okay, so I'm going to get on with this probably. Listen to some more music. I'm tired though. Like my back hurts a little bit. A little bit sleepy. But I think I want to finish this skirt today. Actually, I need to figure out if I have any zippers, because I started making this before I checked if I had any zippers that went with it. Look through my box of zippers. I have so many colors, but not the color I need. That's too red. Okay, so far that's the best option. It's too green. Yeah, I have a problem that I don't throw stuff away. Like if I take anything apart, which I do a lot, and then use the fabric for something else, like I save the zipper, I save the buttons, and then I have this box of zippers and none that match what I want to do. So I'm gonna go with this one. It's not a perfect color match, but it's far from a perfect color match. But it's an invisible zipper, so you're not going to be able to see much of it anyway, so it's not a big deal. I actually think it looks okay with that. Okay, so here is my dress, right, and basically that's where my waistband ends, and that's where my skirt ends. So I think I'm going to have to trim that down a little bit. But I don't know how I'm going to do this, because I need this to be like, actually, I think I'm just going to do that and then cut the excess if there's much excess to cut. And we'll do that, and then once I've got the zipper in, I can actually sew the... Because right now we have this kind of going. I don't know if you've ever seen a skirt, like if you've ever made a skirt, but basically you sew the waistband on the outside like that, and then when you fold it over, you can hide those seams. So yeah, we have all that going on under there. But I want to do the zipper first so it'll look nice and neat. So these ends will be tucked away. Okay, so we have encountered a tactical drawback, which is that my sewing machine, which I haven't cleaned properly and oiled in a little while, has done this thing. It does this sometimes when I'm not like looking after it properly, where a little piece will like jam, and if I keep sewing, it'll break the needle. So I know sort of how I thought I fixed it, but I haven't. So I need my partner to get home because he's the one who always fixes my sewing machine when it does this. And I don't know when he's going to be home. So I can't sew right now because I don't want to break my needle. And so I'm going to put the skirt down and I'm going to go do something else. I'm quite hungry now as well. So I think I'm going to eat my snack. And yeah, do something else. I don't know what specifically, but... Hi, it's Editing Olga. I'm just editing my video, and I realized that I didn't finish it. Don't remember what I did after I stopped filming. I was really tired, so I think I just like zoned out. I just wanted to film this little clip so we have like an ending to the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun spending the day with me. I think I'll make these a little bit more regularly and try to like get back into the groove of making videos. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave it a like and a comment, and consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't done that already. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Stay safe out there, and I will see you in my next video.